Danielle Del Sol, Executive Director of the Preservation Resource Center of New Orleans. I'm in Jackson Square, the most famous spot in New Orleans, filled with architecture that defines the history of our 300-year-old city. Come with me to explore New Orleans' architectural types, all types and styles, including famous buildings you might see on the traditional Mardi Gras routes. We'll start here, downtown, where the Crew de Vue kicks off the Mardi Gras season every year with its first parade. The Vue Carré is the oldest neighborhood in our 300-year-old city. This treasured neighborhood is protected by the Vue Carré Commission, a city agency empowered by the Louisiana Constitution to preserve the quarter's tout ensemble, a concept that includes the neighborhood's rich architectural heritage, physical environment, and defining character, to ensure that it will be here for future generations to enjoy. Built between 1795 and 1799 in the Spanish colonial style, the Cabildo was the site where the 1803 Louisiana Territory was officially transferred to the United States after the signing of the Louisiana Purchase in Paris. Designed in 1791 to match the Cabildo, the presbytere served as a courthouse and for commercial uses. Both the Cabildo and presbytere are part of the Louisiana State Museum today. On both sides of Jackson Square are the world-famous Pontalba buildings. Built from 1849 to 1851 for the Baroness Pontalba, they are known for their decorative ironwork galleries and balconies. If you were watching the Crew de Vue parade in the quarter, you might notice another typical New Orleans building type, the Creole cottage. Let's look inside one that was restored by architect Frank Masson and his wife, architectural historian Anne Masson. This gorgeous home was built in 1805 by a free man of color, Jean-Louis Doliol. It retains its traditional layout, which for a Creole cottage is 4 rooms, arranged symmetrically, with a cabinet behind, a large covered porch that would have room for storage, and a stairway to an attic sleeping area. Creole cottages that you see today are likely amongst some of the oldest homes in the city. Let's head over to Treme, where during a normal carnival season you might catch some of the city's famous Mardi Gras Indians. This historic neighborhood is one of the oldest African-American neighborhoods in the nation, and it's filled with Creole cottages as well as shotgun houses. The shotgun house is one of New Orleans' best-known vernacular types. They began to appear in the 1830s and even today are one of the most popular house type in New Orleans. The rooms in a shotgun are lined up linearly, one after another, and it is said that the term shotgun house was coined because of the idea that you could fire a shotgun through the front door and the pellets would pass through each room and straight out of the back door without hitting a wall. There are many variations of shotguns: singles, doubles, which are dual residences, camelbacks, shotguns with side hall porches, and more. Anyone who comes to Mardi Gras will spend some time on the St. Charles Avenue Parade Route, a great place to view some of New Orleans' grandest buildings. Stately Greek Revival building was designed by James Gallier Sr. It served as City Hall until 1958. Today, it is an event venue owned by the City of New Orleans. All parades on the St. Charles Avenue route pass in front of Gallier Hall, including Zulu and Rex. Heading uptown on St. Charles Avenue, you'll see many famous mansions along this gorgeous tree-lined avenue. Most of the homes here were built in the late 19th and early 20th centuries and come in a variety of architectural styles, from Queen Anne to Richardsonian Romanesque. One of New Orleans' biggest and most glitzy parades is put on by the Crew of Endymion, which rolls in Mid-City. Mid-City boasts an impressive collection of bungalows, many in the arts and crafts style, as well as ones with Spanish Revival and Mediterranean Revival details, including terracotta tiles, stucco walls, and Solomonic columns. While New Orleans is best known for its distinct Caribbean meets classical architecture, did you know the city also was a hotspot for modernism in the mid-20th century? The Crescent City has an incredible collection of mid-century modern buildings. The most famous, of course, is the Superdome, which was designed by the modernist architecture firm of Curtis and Davis. The Superdome's architects, Curtis and Davis, also designed many other noteworthy buildings in New Orleans, including the Mid-City Library branch. I hope you've enjoyed this brief tour of New Orleans' historic architectural types and styles. To find out more about our city's historic buildings and neighborhoods, visit the Preservation Resource Center at prcno.org.
Tonight's show is made possible through the generous support of our sponsors.
that thing. Sunday.